Hi, I'm Brandy Alspaugh with Coldwell Realty.
Hi, I'm Nikki Cifelli with Coldwell Realty, and we're with...
I'm Doug Laughlin with Nelson and Galbreath Attorneys at Law.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
We have been speaking with Doug recently and asking questions about the real estate process. One question we are asked is this termination fee. What is it? What's the difference between that and earnest money? Can you help our clients understand the difference?
Well, absolutely. So the earnest money, as I spoke about in an earlier video, is a deposit that you put down to show that you are honest and that you intend to actually buy a property. So it's the deposit on buying the property. What the termination fee is the exact opposite. It is a fee that is negotiated in the contract as to if the buyer decides to walk for whatever reason, as per this new due diligence section in the contract, they have to turn over the negotiated amount of money, the termination fee, along with the termination paperwork, to the seller before 6 p.m. on a certain negotiated day. And so the way that it works is they are almost exactly opposite. And the idea is that everyone has skin in the game. So in a case where a buyer breaches the contract, they would no longer get that earnest money. And so that earnest money would go over to the seller. If the seller breaches, then the buyer gets that earnest money. Now, if no one breaches and the buyer wants to walk away from the deal without meeting any contingency that's in the contract, they have to pay over this termination fee. So the seller would no longer get that earnest money because no one actually breached, right, but they would get that termination fee. And that only comes into play if the buyer wants to leave within the set and negotiated due diligence period. And I get that that was really sort of dense, but that's probably the easiest and quickest way that I could explain that. I tend to have lawyer mouth and use way more words than I need to.
I think the one thing we try to make clear to our clients is that the termination fee doesn't go toward purchasing that home at all.
Nope, it does not need to even be paid unless the buyer is attempting to walk.
Okay, great, perfect. Thank you so much for clearing that up. I hope that helps with everybody. If you're ever interested in having some more questions regarding closing, please don't hesitate to reach out.